We decided to start using NutriSphere in our operation because it seemed like anything we could invest in to help protect our nitrogen investment sounded like a real smart move agronomically and economically. And to us, it just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. And the price was comparable, and just been real happy with the product. One of the biggest advantages we've seen to using NutriSphere has been on our corn crop. We used to always come back and side dress a certain percent of our nitrogen on our corn, and ever since we started using NutriSphere, we have went to applying all of our nitrogen pre-plant and at planting. And 2009 was our first year going that route, and by us not side dressing due to the NutriSphere, we were a little bit hesitant by trying something different. So we had our local extension agronomist come out. We pulled some soil nitrate tests to determine how much nitrogen was still in the ground, because we had a fairly wet spring in 2009, and we wasn't exactly sure if all of our nitrogen was still going to be there. But once the results come back, we learned that our nitrogen was still there through all the rainfall and kind of a tough spring that we had last year. So that right there proved to us that NutriSphere is protecting our investment and is holding our nitrogen where it's supposed to. And as far as the corn crop goes, that's been a big help to us by eliminating our side dressing. In 2007, we started applying NutriSphere with our nitrogen when we were still side dressing corn. And 2007 for us was a real dry year. And in our wheat crop the following year, there was still, the NutriSphere kept our nitrogen in the ground, and actually carried on over into our wheat since we had such poor growing conditions for our corn crop. And then we could see a visual difference in our wheat just from the NutriSphere holding our nitrogen in the ground and it carrying over to our wheat. So that was definitely a plus that year for us. I think the NutriSphere has saved us money, mostly just in the just as in the example of eliminating the side dressing. Well, that eliminated one trip across our corn acres, and that saved us a lot of time, a lot of fuel, a lot of labor, time being the biggest thing. And then I also think it kind of just gives you a lot more peace of mind as much as anything with it. For us on our operation, we've been using the NutriSphere in with our liquid nitrogen, which in our area is 30% liquid nitrogen. And we've been using it on our wheat crops, our corn crops, pretty much ever since it became available. And we would highly recommend it to anybody. It's been a really excellent product. We can see the obvious benefits from where we've used it and where we hadn't used it. And like I said before, I think anything you can do to help protect your nitrogen investment is a smart move.